France is well known for having a lot of chateaux, and I'm sure it's one of the reasons why France is one of the most visited countries in the world, because you don't have to go very far to see a beautiful piece of real estate, a beautiful chateau with a history. But there are not many chateaux that have a history like this one, and there are even fewer that are this close to downtown, to the center of Bordeaux, and that are so accessible and yet so rural. When I first came to this property, I was struck by its grandeur. That's a very French word, but it really suits this property. It's also exquisite, which is usually something you would associate with jewelry or a piece of finely made metal or something like that. But this property is both grand and exquisite. Somehow it captures those two things. It's got a charm. But it's also a property that is unmistakably luxurious. And Maxwell-Baynes is the exclusive affiliate of Christie's. We represent Christie's in the Bordeaux region. And so we get to see a lot of luxury in this sector. The way you would describe luxury can cover a lot of different areas of real estate. You know, it could be a very high-tech luxury property, but this is historic, authentic. The Count, who commissioned the architect to build it, directed it a little bit towards the Italian style, so it's a Palladian style of architecture. And the Count was blessed because the son-in-law came from a very famous family that at that time was making something called a tuile de Jouy. And a tuile de Jouy is a style of wallpaper that can either be fabric or a print. And so this property has a couple of panels that are originals from the time it was built. You know, the next owner to come here will be a chapter in this amazing chateau's history, dating back to the end of the 19th century. I've often felt that properties choose their owners as much as owners choose the properties. And I've got to say, I love this chateau. I mean, it's just an incredible property. I love being here, walking in through the main doors and that incredible staircase and the chandeliers and then these fireplaces. You know, its floor plan, I think, just embraces you. It's not a floor plan that overwhelms, and I have been in chateaux that can be a little overwhelming. Perhaps it's the height of the ceilings or just the volume of the room. But this chateau, it's so elegant. It just embraces you. It kind of takes you by the arm and just makes you feel at home and comfortable and peaceful. So I can't tell you, I'm so excited to meet the person who buys this property, because I can see it's going to be another great chapter, another great moment in its history. And you do participate in history when you take ownership of a place like this.